In Little Rock, Arkansas, those of you just joining our broadcast, this is for first place in the Sun Belt Conference. Two once-beaten teams. The homestanding Trojans with the basketball now. Chastity Reed, the leading scorer in the conference, pulls up and misses her first shot. And now the Blue Raiders have a chance to take their first lead, trailing by 1. With former Duke coach Debbie Leonard, I'm Lynn Rollins. We are at the top of the food chain in the Sun Belt Conference this afternoon.
That we are, as you see, we knew that Middle was going to come in and set some really strong screens in this game. They've got to do that against Joe Foley's great defense that he has his teams play every year. That time, Iceland Eli caught a little too aggressive on the screen.
There are no passive screens when these teams play.
You've got that. And we're seeing Middle Tennessee playing a very zone-like man-to-man defense. They're challenging UALR to hit from the outside, and Shanika Butler says, okay, I love to see blue. Every time I see blue in Middle Tennessee, I have an outstanding basketball game. Last time out, back in March, in that Sun Belt Tournament final, she had a double-double, 17 points, 10 rebounds.
These Blue Raiders have been very shaky in the early going. That's 7 possessions and 5 turnovers. And that is not what is typical of Middle Tennessee.
Right, well, you know, they have not seen this defense this year. And I'm telling you, after the loss on Wednesday night to a Western Kentucky team that's playing really well, as you see Shanika Butler, she's got the hot hand, give her the ball back. But this is a Trojan team, you know, it's do or die for them. They have 3 seniors who really want to prove themselves in this game, and you just saw Shanika Butler hit that shot. You're going to see some great defense here this afternoon, I do believe.
Lanning drops it off inside to Ebony Rowe, and the ball is bumped out of bounds. And we will take a timeout. UALR behind back-to-back buckets by Tennessee has had 8 turnovers. And not many more possessions than that.
Iceland Eli with the ball in a position we don't usually find her. She needs to get to the inside, play a little high-low post perhaps.
Tina Stewart in trouble. Turns and shoots between double-team traffic. The rebound hits the floor. It's picked up by Merricks.
Chaz Reed bringing the basketball down court. Again, let's see if her teammates can't set some good screens of their own, as Shanika Butler taking the baseline and throwing a wild one back outside, but we haven't seen a lot of Chaz on offense, and you don't need her when she's giving the ball back to Miss Shanika Butler again. She loves that color blue.
She is not one of the leading three-point shooters on this team, only 7 for 27 now, but she's off to a 7-point start.
You know, then what a lot of people around the country don't realize is that the 3 seniors on this Arkansas Little Rock team had injuries, significant injuries this season, especially Shanika Butler with some surgery, Azriel Roth, really bad ankle, and people don't realize, but Chaz Reed has been playing on a very, very painful stress fracture.
12 and a half to play, first half. Arkansas Little Rock off to a 12-2 start against rival Middle Tennessee. These teams will not play again during the regular season.
And you're seeing a Middle Tennessee team play without, I think it's MVP, Anne-Marie Lanning sitting on the bench, a few miscues early on, and Coach Insel believing that she's going to do better after she watches the game a little while.
Stewart,
there it is,
down to Rowe. They worked a long time to create that nice entry pass, and the freshman Ebony Rowe was very good, patiently getting open. First bucket for Rowe.
What Ebony Rowe does so well.
In 18 tries. We come near the midway point of the first half. Back inside it goes. Nice spinning move. Fake right, move left. Bucket Kirsch.
Oh, I love the fact that they're going inside against Ebony Rowe, the freshman phenom from Middle Tennessee. Marion Kirsch showing that she's got some great moves herself.
The 14 Trojan points have been divided equally between Butler and Kirsch.
I talked to Chaz Reed before the game, and she said, you know, Coach, what
now is 0 for 3 herself.
Well, you see one thing that Arkansas Little Rock is doing very, very well, and that's transition defense. On that occasion, 2 players from Middle Tennessee out on the break early, but very quickly there were 5 white shirts in the lane preventing an easy layup.
Middle Tennessee has scored the game's last 7 points, but Eli turns it over. 14-11, quietly Middle Tennessee is scratching back into contention. Points are going to be very difficult to come by today.
That they are, and again, Shanika Butler, Azriel Roth have had good games against Middle Tennessee the last 2 times that they have played, and they need those good games again this afternoon from the perimeter.
Shot clock at 6.
Signature move.
Well, she shoots more than 41%, and that's her 67th triple of the season. Butler scores and was bumped in the process.
And Shanika Butler, as I said before, very painful surgery, bad ankle, bad knee, but this senior wanted to finish out her senior year with her teammates. Little head fake, sells it, gets the defender off her feet, and takes the contact from Ebony Rowe, and concentration. Nice job flipping the ball over the edge of the rim. Shanika Butler, perhaps the best rebounding guard in the Sun Belt Conference.
I think so. That was Rowe's 2nd foul for Middle Tennessee. She remains in the game, and she is drawing double team pressure down low. Look at the 2 defenders on Rowe, daring Middle Tennessee to take a medium or long range jump shot.
Well, remember we said they had to pick their poison being one of the keys. Do you let Middle score inside, or do you let them score outside? And I think Little Rock trying to take away that perimeter shot, as you see Chaz Reed, obviously with a hold on the play. Let's see what Chaz does in this situation. Gets her team back involved, or goes a little one-on-one.
Foley wanted the foul, and there is one. Foley wanted the foul, and into this game.
Keys to the game with Western Kentucky, they have to have a post presence. That's how they beat Arkansas Little Rock in the during the regular season. They really got in the post, they really pounded the boards, and they really had good games, good numbers in the paint. They also have to do a better job of containing Chastity Reed, the player of the year. Arkansas Little Rock is going to have to crash the wheels. They're going to have to put body. They're going to have to really...
Good look, but not the finish they wanted. Open look, catch, shoot, and oh, that one almost went down. That's Jeanette Mariax who's come on, and she is a legitimate outside shooter. That one didn't drop, though. Reed very patient.
Highly touted coming out. She gets to UALR, has a decent freshman year. This is a kid who's worked on her game herself and improved into the player of the year in this conference.
She's got 8 points. And Chastity and the Trojans are going to get another shot here after the Lady Toppers miss. She'll catch and fight. She will just keep on coming until they check her. 10 points already. And I guess if you're Mary Taylor Cowlis and Western Kentucky's defense, that's got to be addressed sooner than later, how to get a hand in her face when she's shooting.
Well, it's very hard because she's coming off the down screen. Unless you switch it out, there are not many power forwards that can come off the down screen and shoot a jump shot. That is a guard play right there for Chastity Reed.
Here's Butler on the run out. They push it back out. The jumper, the triple goes for Wolf. And all of a sudden, UALR has opened up the biggest lead in this game.
Roth with the big 3, Shanika Butler with the penetration and kick, and Chastity Reed with a couple jump shots to really spread this game out a little bit. So I really like that these seniors are taking over this game, and they know it's on their shoulders to pull it out.
Arnika Brown has been trying to carry the load offensively for Western Kentucky. And the Lady Toppers trying to... They needed that to cool off the hot Trojan offense. And an open look and an open jumper and a 3-point make. Shanika Butler. And another lead change. Wolf on the handle. We've seen that Western Kentucky has been pretty solid and made the Trojans work for a lot of tough shots. Here's a late shot in the clock. Butler knocks it down. Bounce pass almost too strong inside. They kick it out to Hope Brown. And UALR with the rebound. And Butler slows it up. Left off, and she's got 14 points. Again, a long stretch sitting on the bench late in the first half. Maybe helps her. And here's a turnover chance. Nice run up by Butler. And she gets fouled, and it looks like the Trojans are right back in business here to start this second half.
Shanika Butler, who is the Sun Belt Defensive Player of the Year. She's a second-team selection. Strong body, really gets up at people defensively, and she is very strong to the rim. You will have to foul her really hard for her not to make a shot. Great defensive pressure, great scoring coming out the blocks for UALR.
McNear on the foul for Western Kentucky, and Arkansas Little Rock's Shanika Butler on the free throw miss. She's just over 70% from the free throw line for the season.
And this is Shanika Butler, coming out of high school, had no Division I offers. This was her only one. So this is a kid who for 4 years has had to prove herself in this conference. And like I said, she's now Defensive Player of the Year, second team all-conference team, and on the best team playing right now in the Sun Belt Conference.
And they forced the shot inside by Tyranny Thomas. And Arkansas Little Rock looks like they can win the momentum battle early in this second half. You can see when they turn up the heat on defense, the Lady Toppers can really be effective against the other team's offense. Reed doesn't get the rim help that time, but a takeaway rebound by the Trojans. They get another shot and a three-point foul. And a not-so-good foul for Arkansas Little Rock. The third foul on Chastity Reed. And they steal the inbounds, though, to make up for it. And Butler finished it. And we're back to another tie game at 40. I'm officially giving up on telling us how many lead changes or ties we've had. If you want to take over that job, that's you, not me anymore. Shot missed by McNear.
I think that's going to be a situation because you have three seniors on both teams who are really trying to will their teams to victory. Western Kentucky, their seniors know this is it.
Nice bounce pass inside. They went to Marion Kirsch.
Body. She's a tougher, stronger guard. To get in there, she gets hit a couple times. She's able to square the top part of her body up and just nail that shot right off the glass. Very smart play to go off the glass when getting hit.
Talk about an X factor. She's got 18 points. Butler tries to answer with the reverse layup on the other end. But boy, the best players are stepping up at critical moments for both teams.
And she gives that little sweep, that little juke, face up, and get your hands down. As soon as your hands go down, she's up into her shot. McNear, nice hesitation dribble going left. Gets hit, knocked around, but goes smart enough to go off the glass.
Tough shots by the best players for both teams. And Chastity Reed again. Nothing left.
They can flat out crash the board. So if they can get 2 shots or 2 possessions out of this 35-second shot clock, it will work to Western Kentucky's advantage.
So maybe an early shot, if you think you could get that rebound, might be what Mary.
Winning a conference championship.
So Jeanette Mariex puts a little bit of icing on the cake for Arkansas Little Rock's Trojans.